Hello beautiful Pisces, welcome back to your extended. This is the second part of this morning's reading, and we were talking about what is magic within you. And it's not making comparisons to what people expect, like what their idea of perfection is. You are on your perfect journey, on your perfect path. Everything that you have gone through, well, you've needed to go through. I'm going to be using the Mystical Moments Tarot, okay? And also with this, I'm going to be using the Work Your Light. They're both Rebecca Campbell. The Starseed deck and the Work Your Light deck are both Rebecca Campbell decks. Love it. I still don't have the Rose one yet, but I'm hoping somewhere along the Rose Oracle, somewhere along the way this year, I'm going to get them. I love her decks. Very powerful. Alright. So let's shuffle this one, Pisces, and see what comes out. You know, the illusion, Pisces, is that we think that we need to get control of life. And the thing is that we're always in control of our lives. We pick how we come here and what we're meant to learn. So we have free will. So even when we think, I've got to control something, you really are always in control. And the control involves transformations, which is the Death card, and this is the card that came in. Things are changing at a cellular level, deep healing. All the work that you've been doing recently, Pisces, the little pockets of time that you are dedicating, and I really feel that since the beginning of the year, every week, we're like hitting upon little pockets of here and there and everywhere. We're really tapping into like really cellular level icky pain stuff that's really been like, has been like taking a free shuttle on your body, you know, to walk around with you and give you extra weight. It's been looked at, transmuted, used, put in our bag of this is what I've learned, this is what I've experienced, and the bad and the icky has been kind of dropped off as we're walking along this beautiful path, this beautiful new journey. And every bit of it is making us stronger. I really like that. So yeah, I'm getting also the Justice card here, the very, you know, that's sitting down. She is holding, I'm not too sure what she's holding. She's holding some nifty stuff here. Any of you know what this is, they're probably go, really, Jane, nifty stuff? Hey, you know, nifty stuff. It's all beauty to me. It doesn't really matter. It's tools, it's gadgets, it's baubles. It's tools that are going to get you where you need to go. That's going to get you balanced and going, okay? So we have this one. I will read you what it says for that one, Pisces, and we'll get another one here. You come here with things to learn, and then as you go, you transform into them. And you know, the great indication is that you're going to start feeling better and better. You know, I have no proof of this except for my own life. That when I've embraced change, when I've realized what needed to be learned and moved on, I feel better and better. I feel more in tune with everything, with myself. I'm not saying I don't have bad days, everybody does. You have days where you don't feel very great, but keepers of the earth, you are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. Ooh, so right. The extended are usually like, it's spirit coming in. Like I feel like it's spirit take the wheel, you know, in the second reading. They always add a little more. One's like, you know, this is what's happening. And the second reading is usually like, this is what you need to look at. And they've been coming through all week. They really don't leave us unattended or uncared for. That's an illusion, okay? They're with us from the moment we're here. They're with us all the time. We are not separate. We are all the same, okay? The more we learn this, the better we would be. I mean, honestly, the better we would all be learning these beautiful lessons. So let's see here. I'm going to read Transformation, I think, if I can find it. Okay. Things are changing at a cellular level. You are not who you were a year ago, or who you will soon be. You are in between. Emerging, half risen, half falling. Keep doing the work. You are transforming. You will look back at this time with awe. So much is happening in your inner world and within your cells. It's time to release old ways of being that have kept you in fight, flight, freeze mode. To choose a new way of being, where trauma is not the driving force. Oh, such powerful words. Where trauma is not your driving force. Old childhood patterns are rising up to be healed. As you allow yourself to observe them and feel them without attachment, they loosen their grip and fall away. What did I say? You're walking and you fall away. And I hadn't actually bookmarked these, so you're being called to find new ways to self-soothe. Saturn and Black Madonna and the African goddess Oshun influence this card. Saturn represents destruction and transformation. The Black Madonna represents the underground and all that has been cast aside, and Oshun represents the tender love of the original mother. A rethreading is happening, healing at the deepest of levels. While you are in this phase, don't put yourself under pressure to perform. What did I tell you? Okay? Don't try to turn the queen into a king. You're exactly where you're supposed to be. You're perfect just as you are. You're beautiful and perfect just as you are right now. Okay? You may need to review a relationship with your body, perhaps even shifting your diet or exercise regime or getting energetic healing support. You may also need to consider some kind of emotional support, as issues from your childhood may come up to be healed. You are deeply loved. Okay? So, next is the Keepers of Earth. Let's see if I can find that one as quickly. I doubt it, but we'll see. See, I have doubt. I have doubt about myself, but it's okay. I really wish that they kept these in some kind of order. There we go. You are so supported. You do not stand alone. You have a magnificent team of helpers, both in this world, hi, right here, and of the earth, who are here to help you every step of the way. Call upon them for assistance. They are here to help. The keepers of the earth acknowledge the work that you have done already and are ready to work through you. They bow at your feet and thank you for wanting to stand for them, to devote your life to protecting the earth in your unique way. It is time to increase your capacity to receive support in the physical realm. This can come in a form of financial abundance, acts of service from strangers, or people flocking to help you and your work. The only thing that is stopping you right now is your capacity to receive support. You deserve to be rewarded for the work that you are doing. You do not need to go it all alone. Call upon the keepers of the earth to help you in your mission. Open your heart and your mind to receive more than you ever thought possible. What kind of support do you need? Call it in right away. Okay, so just to be clear, this isn't just, you know, people doing nothing and saying, you know, I need money. It's about supporting the earth and supporting yourself. Because when I read these, I get these, you know, smart Alex who come in and say stuff like that. You can get that kind of support from family and friends if they're willing to help you. But this is about you doing the work and really like putting the intention that you want the help for you to grow, to get better, to get stronger, to go on your path, okay? All right, Pisces. So let's look into your cards. Let's go this way instead, right? All right. Clarification for the Ten of Swords, please. The Sun and the Justice card. Six of Wands. Nine of Wands. And the Sun comes out again. Okay. So I like that. So you've got on the negative card, not the negative card, but I mean the hard card. The Ten of Swords is usually like, you know, stressful situation coming to an end. It's not a happy card. I mean, the Ten of Swords rarely looks like a very, you know, bubblegum kind of loving, you know, it's like your ship sailed and there you are. But this one is the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands is usually like creating your very own success. And in this case, like she's gotten, you know, the goal. So this is like a darker card, a lighter card. And in this case here, you have a light card and a darker card. It's just to show you the difference, okay, between when you persevere, you come up with solutions, okay? And the light will help you through difficult situations. So it goes hand in hand. Everything goes hand in hand. It's what I was talking about this morning. Everything that happens has a reason, has a season, has an experience, has wisdom, has something to offer you, okay? Even if it's releasing tears. Even if it's releasing a heart's pain, okay? I know about these things. For those of you who've been here a long time, you know what I'm talking about. For those who are new, I've been through a lot. Okay, I'm not gonna, I'm not going to repeat that at this point. But I already talked a little bit about it this morning. And the Justice card. Well, the Sun coming in again is again the darkness and the light. And in this case, it's funny this Sun card because you see right here that half of her view is being blocked and half of it has light. So again, it's showing the difference, the two, the balancing the scale, the two, okay? Things happen for a reason and then you move forward. Everything has something to contribute. It's not always apparent at the moment. Everything that you're healing through right now is going to contribute to making you a stronger and better person. There's no need as well. Your magic is there's no need for you to be wishing to be anybody else but who you are. You are meant to be this person. You are meant to be on this journey. You are meant to have these experiences. The next three cards is the Three of Swords, the Four of Wands, and of course the Four of Pentacles. Moving on from something else, but you also got the King of Cups. It's funny how they look very similar in the way that they come out here. Okay. They're both looking on in another direction. One is actually moving on, and this one is actually sheltering, being sheltered from the storm, okay, and is a shelter from the storm. So, again, all of this is, it helps you know exactly what needs to be transformed, what needs to go away, what you need to move away from, and how to protect yourself better in the future. Okay? I mean, if you've been through a traumatic experience, it's like anything else. You're not really ever going to go through that quite the same again, right? Because you've been through it once. It's given you the tools on how to handle situations such as these. The Four of Wands, celebrate everything. Let love in, okay? This also lets harmony and love in to your being. Every time you clear out space from something else, you move forward in a better space. Hopefully, anyway. That's the whole point. Okay, you don't want to fill it up with some more crap. The world tends to do that. Okay, it's the next big story, the next, thing that, and I'm not talking about stories of like humanity where, we're trying to help society survive through wars and stuff. I'm talking about the distractions, I really don't want to talk about this, but the, shows where there's events that occur that everybody talks about and that really mean nothing, okay? They really mean nothing. You could be putting your energy on something else. This is drama for nothing. It's filling up that space where there doesn't need to be anything there other than you could put so much better things in that space, okay? So, let's see here. I'm going to put this out a little bit. Okay. King of Swords. There it is. Okay. The Four of Pentacles and the King of Swords, they're, again, coming in as when you're trying to control the situation and want to bring in perfection. Okay. Or what, everybody's saying, like, oh, shouldn't do that. We should do something completely different. And it brings on a sense that we're not really bringing in perfection. Like we should be doing more. We should be perfecting ourselves more. You're trying to control the situation. And that's when it causes a lot of problems. What they want you to pay attention to. The Hermit, the Seven of Pentacles, and Death. The Hermit brings in the Seven of Pentacles, which is again, okay, 2 Seven of Pentacles. These are the same cards coming up again. Why? Because they want you to really pay attention to what you're doing. The whole point of experiences is that we get to assess what's going on. We get to really look at it. We pick it up and turn it around and look at it. But in a lot of ways, we've been perceiving things one way. How society's been feeding it to us. How our parents has conditioned us to it. You're in a different place now. You can look at it in different ways. You can sit on it, even with the Hermit card, for a moment, a day, a week. And after that week, come out with a brand new way of seeing things. And that's the magic of you, Pisces. Okay? You can suddenly see that the King of Swords is not perfection that you want. That you've been sitting on it the whole time. Because he sits almost like he knows where he's supposed to be. That he's landed in the perfect position. But if you see her, she's looking, this way. I want to go that way. And I want to keep moving. I want to keep being the Queen of Swords. I want to keep moving in a direction. I don't want to sit stagnant anywhere and call myself perfect. Once you do, you stop learning. Death and death. Okay, the cards are doubling up. So but this is for the Seven of Pentacles. It's like this leads to that, that leads to that, that leads to that, that leads to that. Okay, so they're just repeating themselves. But I feel there's a deep level of transformation that happens when you really look at things the way you're supposed to. And that's the whole point to this, Pisces. The magic is the deep level transformation. One that you've never gone through before, that you're not feeling like, oh, I'm just going through a cycle, right? And here's the Tower again. Okay? And yes, for some of you, you're going, oh, the Tower keeps coming out, right? It does. It does. But when you clear out things, when you heal things, you usurp things. You know, you really just mix it up. Throw it around. Break it down. But when the dust settles, Pisces, you have a level of understanding and comprehension that you've never had before. Your eyes open up, your third eye, your awareness becomes even bigger. You become bigger and bigger every time you do this. The Seven of Cups underneath the deck shows you that suddenly, from having only one choice, I need to level up to the King, I can stay right here and have all these different choices available for me. I just need to pick them, okay? And the Knight of Pentacles behind it, at my leisure, and again with the World. And we're back to the King of Swords. Okay? So all of these choices will get you there without even you knowing. The path that you choose will get you to level up without you trying to control the situation. I remember that you picked the path here. And it's one that's going to bring you forward. You're just going to move forward. That's it. Okay? All right, Pisces, that's it for this one. What a beautiful reading, as always. I hope that that's helped you. I'm sending you lots of love, light, and blessings. Thank you to everybody who's watched the extra videos underneath. Don't forget to put a heart emoji after you've watched the older video. I'm going to do a draw at the end of April, and that should be a lot of fun. I'm going to come back tomorrow, Pisces, for Spirit Message, which is the Eight of Swords, which is about unblocking yourself. So that should be really, really fun. Take care of yourself. I will see you tomorrow.